Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new around here. My name's Emily and I'm a mum to 3 boys, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you an updated back to school evening routine because I haven't shared this in so long, and I now have a son in year 4, in year 1 and nursery as well. So this is everything that we do on an average school evening to get everyone in bed at a reasonable hour as well as get everything done. So I'm going to show you what we make for dinner, all of the cleaning tasks that we do, the homework routine, the boys' chore charts, and of course the bedtime routine. So I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new around here, I would love for you to hit subscribe, and let's get into it. Today we got in from school at about 20 to 4. Sometimes it is later than this if they had clubs, but the clubs have not actually started back yet. So we're home at quite a reasonable time. The first thing they do is show me the artwork that they did that day, especially Caleb. He's really creative. He's a keen artist. So he normally loves to show me what he's made and then get straight back into coloring as soon as he's home. Jackson loves it as well. So while they're doing that, I'm going to fix them a snack. Pretty much most of the time it's something like fruit or crackers. So today they wanted to have apples. I always tend to buy the Gala ones. I don't know, I just feel like they like those the best, and I tend to peel them and slice them up for the boys. So they're gonna have the apples, and tonight Fraser actually has football training. So because of that, he needs to do his reading straight away. Normally we would do this in bed later on, but he's gonna be so tired because he's actually gonna get in quite late. So we're going to do the reading now. He just has to read for 15 minutes every day. Normally the boys would do homework after snack, but they don't have any homework this evening apart from reading. So I'm going to set them up in front of the TV while I get on and make dinner. And tonight I'm making a spaghetti bolognese using Quorn mince, and I'm thrilled to say that I'm partnering with Quorn on this video. You may have seen me use them before and work with them before. I'm a huge fan. I just love cooking with their products because a lot of them you can cook from frozen. They're so simple to use. They're also high in protein, high in fiber, low in saturated fat, gluten-free. They're a really healthy option, but I also like to swap out a couple of meals a week, maybe have 2 to 3 meat-free meals a week, because they can be a healthier choice, a cheaper choice, but also better for the environment. And Quorn mince has also been certified with a carbon reduction footprint, so it's an easy step in the right direction because it helps me to reduce my carbon footprint, but I can also make delicious meals with it. So it's something to consider because a lot of people don't realize the impact that meat production can have on the planet. So along with switching out your light bulbs to save energy or saving plastic bags to reuse them, you could also consider having some meat-free meals in the week. But I will put all the links in the description down below if you want to check out the Quorn website. They have a really cool sustainability calculator on there as well that you can try. So I'll link that down below, and I'll also link this recipe. But I pretty much just chop up an onion, add some garlic puree as I'm showing there, and I also grate a carrot. I also finely chop some mushrooms, and once those ingredients have cooked down, I add some passata, give it a stir, add some vegetable stock, some Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes even a glug of ketchup as well. And then I add in my frozen Quorn mince. I pretty much just eyeball about 1/3 of a pack or maybe half a pack, and it takes just 12 minutes to cook. So I will let that simmer and let the corn cook for the 12 minutes, and that's the same amount of time that my spaghetti takes to cook as well. So it's really convenient. It's all done at the same time. When I cook spaghetti, I break it in half towards the pot like that, and then just put it into the water. But yeah, this is a really good one that all my boys really enjoy. Matt was being great at like clearing up while I was doing this as well, so I filmed him. And I always try and be like a tidy chef. There's nothing worse than once everything's ready to eat, you just have like a really messy kitchen. So I was trying to tidy as I go, also chat to Jackson while he had some toys on the breakfast bar, and then I can serve up our bolognese. And as I said, this is a great one because it's one that I normally have leftovers from and can make again, and that all the boys just really enjoy. For our youngest son, Jackson, I still tend to cut up his spaghetti or it's really, really messy. He has just turned 3 years old, so he does still need it cut up. And then the boys wanted some milk with dinner. I give them the choice of having milk or water with dinner, line them all up on the breakfast bar and slide all their food to them. You can see on the clock that it is about 5 p.m. and I know this is quite early to eat as a family, but I just find that if I don't feed them around now, they just ask for so many snacks and then they just don't want their dinner, or it's not enough time to then get them into the bath at like 6, quarter past 6. So yes, anyway, it's also Matt's day off, so we're gonna eat together with them as well. And then after dinner, the boys have to put their dishes away. We have little chore charts for the boys. I've made a whole video on it. They basically have tasks they need to complete in the morning and in the evening, and if they do it all week long, then they get a reward at the end of the week. And this has worked so well. They've really followed these charts and it's been great for helping me out. And now for pudding, the two little ones are gonna have some strawberries and honey. They love this so much. Caleb always wants to do the honey on his own, but I pretty much always have to stop him because he goes way overboard. But yeah, so they're just gonna have some strawberries and honey, use a fork to eat it as well, and then while they're doing that, Matt is going to take the bins out. Oh, the glamour, because it's bin day tomorrow. So he's going to put that out. That's tended to always be his job, and I'm pretty pleased with that. Fraser's going to go outside and play football, and I'm just going to tidy up a bit in the kitchen. As I said, this normally makes a bit more, so I'm going to save these leftovers. Someone could have it for lunch tomorrow, or what I'll often do is save it so that Jackson can have it for dinner one day if the big boys are having something a bit more grown up. I'm also going to turn the dishwasher on. I normally wait till the end of the day to do this, but it was so full I just turned it on, and then I'm hand washing all of the pots and pans. Just going to wipe down the surfaces as well because it was quite a messy meal that I made and served as well. So yeah, I'm just going to go around, and then I'm also going to give the hob a quick clean and also our mirror splashback. This is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. When we got the mirror splashback, I only have to clean it once in a while, but it literally takes seconds, and I love that we have the mirror splashback because it makes the room look so much bigger. I also wanted to do a little update on how Jackson is getting on with potty training. We have completely mastered it over the summer holidays, and I'm so proud of him that now he doesn't even use the potty. He's just fully using the toilet, and he's great at washing his hands and everything as well. After that, Fraser is going to get ready for football training. He's just going to get his kit on, shin pads and all of that stuff, and it's so sweet. Jackson never wants him to leave. Even though there's a 5-year gap between the two of them, they're really, really close. And Fraser will often fly Jackson around in this little box, slightly worried at how long that box is going to hold out for now that Jackson is so big, and Fraser's back as well. But then I'm going to get everyone to help me tidy up. What I normally do is put the tidy up song on the Google Home, and we will all run around as a family for about 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take long to clean up all the toys, even though it looks horrendous, and I just think it's great for all of the boys to be involved. I don't know how much Jackson is actually doing, but he's there and he's learning what we're all doing as a family. So we're just going to get all of the toys away, and then I'll also get the vacuum out as well and just go around really quickly with that, because at the end of the day in our house there are so many crumbs, leaves from outside, glitter, just dirt. It's not really showing on the camera, but it is really needed at the end of the day. And once I finished hoovering, I caught Jackson doing this to one of his toys, and he told me that he was face painting her. He put her in a little chair and everything, so it was really hard to get mad at him for drawing on his toys. After that, it's bath time, so I'm just gonna go upstairs, quickly turn the water on and put some bubbles in. I'm currently using Child's Farm for them, and while it's running I'm gonna run downstairs, put on a load of laundry really quickly. Tonight I'm doing some whites, and then I'm going to get the boys into the bath and give them a quick wash. Fraser has now gone to football, so it's just the two little ones, and now that they're a bit older, I also tend to get their uniform ready for the next day because they're just there and I know they're safe. They're not going to go under the water or anything like that. So I always line the boys' uniform up on the banister, and in the morning they know where to collect it from and where to get ready. Then I'm going to tidy up the bath toys because I find if I don't do this before I get the boys out, then they just never get tidied up and they're still there the next day. And then I'm going to get the boys into their jammies and then read to Jackson. We used to let the boys have a dance party in Fraser's room, but Jackson has now given up his afternoon nap, so by the end of the day he is just so tired that I just need to get him into his room and read a couple of books with him before I brush his teeth. I'm using his little electric toothbrush and he's getting so much better at letting me brush his teeth, which is great because I feel like they're getting so much cleaner than I used to be able to get to them. Then I turned the lights out except for his little night light, put him into his cot, which I know is crazy. He's still in a cot, but he's never tried to climb out, so I'm just going to keep him in there. Hey, let's turn. Bedtime. We've got school tomorrow, haven't we?
Today I went in year 1.
And how was it?
Good.
Yeah, did you enjoy it? Yeah? You like your new teacher? She's nice. Right, we're gonna have 2 books, and
Little Miss.
should we have Little Miss Magic?
Yep.
And Little Miss Wise. After we've read the books, then I'm going to brush Caleb's teeth, and then what I normally do is ask him to give them a brush, see if I've missed anywhere. So he'll do that, and once he's in bed, I'm quickly going to go wash my face. I'm actually using a Tropics range at the moment that my friend Jess AV sells, so I wanted to support her business and give all of this skincare a try. So I'm washing with that, toning as well, and moisturizing because now I'm off out to have a spray tan. Right, so I just got Jackson and Caleb to bed, and then I quickly took off my makeup, and as soon as Matt walked in with Fraser from football, I have run out the door. I'm actually having some beauty treatments done tonight. I never really do this, but we have a wedding on Friday and I really want to look nice. I have to sort out my nails, I'm getting a spray tan, I'm getting my lashes done, I'm getting the works. So I thought I would take you with me as well. I get my lashes done every 3 weeks, my lashes and my nails, but then tonight I'm also gonna maybe have my brows and spray tan and stuff like that. So Matt is gonna like shower Fraser, put him to bed, and I'm going to enjoy this. Yes, so tonight, as I said, I'm having my nails done, and I wasn't sure what color to go for, but in the end I went for this like mint green color because it kind of matches the dress I'm going to wear. And then I thought I'd show you the before and the after of my brows and lashes. Right, so I'm back after having all my treatments done and I feel like a new woman, but it is about 10:30 now, so all I'm gonna do is throw on some laundry. Matt has just emptied the dishwasher and then call it a night. But I hope you enjoyed this slightly different evening routine. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much to Quorn for sponsoring this video. Of course, all the info about them is in the description, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!